Welcome to the desert of the real.
Yo, dog, so did you happen to hear the topics for tonight?
Yeah, I got them in front of me. But I didn't. I want to go over each one of those 8 reasons. I can't remember them all.
Okay, well, I'll just say them to you, and you can take it from there. All right? So the first one is they're open wide instead of down low.
Open wide instead of down low. So she's saying that black women should date white men because they're homosexuals?
Okay, so.
Because that doesn't make any sense.
That's the first thing I thought.
If they're open wide, then why would they be dating black women? You're talking about a gay white man is better than a black man on a down low? I'm not fucking with either one of them.
You know what? I'm going to tell you what she meant by it. She said, gay white men tend to be more forthcoming about their sexuality with family and friends. The down low phenomenon is less prevalent, which preserves the battery uses of your gaydar and relieves the stress of dissecting every male relationship. That's what she means.
She's making a political. This is a woman?
Yes, this is a woman. LaShaun
She's making a political statement, because what the hell does that have to do with black women? What does the whole gay thing have to do with black women, period? Whether it's down low black men or openly gay white men. Like, what? I don't understand why she's even making that comparison.
Well, I tried to get LaShaun Williams on the show, and she didn't hit me back. I guess LaShaun Williams knows she don't want to come on the zone. Well, she might be the person that's in there with she might be that person that's in here with the block number. So, it might be her.
Well, we'll
All I
see
know is when I bring you on. Yeah, I know when I bring you on, you better be right. Number 2 is not looking for someone to take care of them.
That one right there lets me know that she ain't never been with no white men. When you can always tell black women that ain't never been with a white dude because they got this thing in their head that they're just so much better than black men. Get the hell out of here. There's a lot of white men out there that ain't about shit and want somebody to take care of them. What, are you kidding me?
Not according to LaShaun Williams. Number 3 is attend and graduate from college.
Oh, really? That's another one. So there ain't no white guys out there who dropped out of college, especially white dudes who come from money and their parents can give them money and take care of them and set them up in apartments where they ain't got to pay rent. They ain't dropped out of college. Yeah, get the fuck out of here. That's somebody who got it in it. LaShaun wants to be with a white boy. I think that's what it is.
No, hold up, brother. Hold up. She's married to a black man. She has a black man as a husband. She has no respect for him, obviously.
Oh, yeah, obviously she got no respect for him. So she fantasizes about being with white men.
Yeah.
I mean, that statement makes absolutely no sense. They graduate college. Yeah, right. If you want to talk about comparatively, probably more than black men because of the population.
Right.
But to say that there's white men out there who all graduate college and don't want nobody to take care of them, get the fuck out of here. That's bullshit.
And her reasoning for that is saying that one is black women are graduating from college and black men continue to drop out. As a result, degrees become intimidating when dating black men. In white culture, education is valued in white culture, education is valued and expected. Thus, white men have no problem dating educated women with advanced degrees. Impressive rather than intimidating.
First of all, that whole thing is bullshit. Don't they understand that white men is more intimidated by black women than black men are? Do they not get that? Are you intimidated by? Have you ever met a black woman that you've been intimidated by, son?
No, not yet, because I'm trying to holler at Oprah, so I guess not.
I haven't met one either. And I've always heard these black men.
I don't think I ever will either. I've any and every woman that I've
always heard these black women. I've always heard these black women that always make the complaint that they ain't no black men are always intimidated by my education and my degrees, and they can't talk. Listen, I can name on less than one hand, the amount of women that has been able to hold a conversation with me.
Right.
So that's bullshit. They ain't talking to me. They ain't talking to me. Where's all these women that they got so much advanced education that they so intimidating that they can't have a conversation with a man? Most of the time, and I'm going to tell you, this is the straight up truth. When I want to have an intelligent conversation, they want to fuck.
You got to say more?
So cut the bullshit. Intelligent conversation. And these white men is intimidated. White men is intimidated by black women. Intimidated. They don't know how to approach them because they're not a part of the culture, so they don't know. They're intrigued by them, but they don't know quite how to deal with them. And that's why black women who know the game run circles around them.
Mm-hmm.
If they get a white boy and they know the game, they'll run circles around that white. That white boy would be financing everything.
That's what's up.
So
number 5
bullshit.
is they don't glamorize ignorance. Oh, hold up. No, I'm sorry. Number 4 I was at. Number 4 I was at. Hold up. We'll skip that. Number 4 is at least attempt to marry before making babies.
Really? Has this woman ever been? What is she? Word? Is that not? Does that not sound like somebody who's never been around white people?
She says, for whatever reason, white men just don't have children sprinkled all over the world like black men. And if they do, most of them were married to the mother at some point. Sure,
really?
They divorced, but you can only divorce if you at least attempt a marriage. Yeah, that's what she said. LaShaun Williams.
I know where she got them facts.
Yeah, I know where she got them too.
Yeah, she pulled them right out of her ass.
She got some KY jelly to get them to. Number 5, son, is they don't glamorize ignorance.
That almost made me spit my tea out. I swear. That one right there almost made me spit my tea out.
What's VH1, man?
Exactly. Yeah, what's BET? What's every show that you see financed and produced by white folks? I don't care if a black person is on the show. What do they put out for public consumption for us, for the public? Pure, straight up coonery.
This is what she said. They may listen to rap music, but they are smart enough not to act it out. The thug life is not something to be aspired. White men have a firmer grip on what really defines manhood.
Wow.
Oh, my God.
This bitch is out of her mind. This bitch is out of her mind. I would have loved for her to have been on the show.
Oh, I'm trying. Trust me, it ain't over. I'm going to find her. Financial planning and stability.
Well, that she got right.
She said, well, black people, especially men, are always trying to shine, often spending more money than they have. White men tend to be more educated in areas of finance with a greater understanding of retirement, planning, saving, and investments, etc. This is mostly due to the high level of exposure in teaching. But all that matters is they know and make better decisions than black men when it comes to managing money.
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
If you're the biggest thief in the neighborhood,
right?
If you're the guy who extorted and took the most from everybody else, does that mean that you got your riches and you know finances by virtue of the teaching that you had? Or by virtue of the fact that you're a fucking thief?
By virtue of the fact that you're a thief.
That you have more resources than anybody else. White people, see, this is the thing. Like, people can do their little Eminem and do their little Marky Mark and have their little walk on the wild side. And then when they grow up, they'll be your damn manager, your supervisor, or the owner of the goddamn business. Why? Because they got the option of doing that. Eminem can be, a black dude for like 20-something years of his life. Let's see where he's going to be when he's 40.
He's going to be running a label somewhere making $10 million a year.
He's going to be telling you, that same white boy that you used to slap five with and chill with in the cypher going to be like, yo, didn't I tell you to have your ass here at 9?
9 o'clock.
But you walking in at 10. You getting docked, nigga. You show up late again and I'm firing your ass. That's what your pal Eminem is going to be doing when he gets to be in his late 30s and 40s. Running a business that your black ass is going to be working in. Fuck out of here.
Number 7, have the ability to look beyond your past.
What does that even mean?
So she said, everyone, I can't stop laughing.
Oh, wait. No, you don't even have to explain. You don't even have to explain. I know what it means. She wants to be a hoe and want to be accepted as a housewife. So you was a slut in your past, and you don't want nobody to hear. Well, we ain't gonna talk about that. We ain't gonna talk about that. I'm a wife for you now. I'm wifey now. I know I done sucked everybody's dick in a damn neighborhood, but the white guy ain't gonna pay no attention to that. He gonna kiss me in my mouth like nothing even happened. Black dude gonna be like, yo, you a nasty ass bitch. So, yeah, she got that one.
That reminds me of that Dave Chappelle segment where they had the real sex talk, and the guy asked the girl, which she said, oh, man, I used to have threesomes, foursomes, all type of things. So he asked Dave Chappelle, so what's the worst thing is? He said, what's the craziest sex thing is it? He said, sleep with this nasty bitch right here. he said, it's over. I ain't fucking with you no more.
Yeah, so she got number 7. You got number 7, sis. You got that one.
I got to tell you her explanation, though, because you hit it right on the head. You ever wonder why white people can date the friends of exes and so on? It's because they don't let the past hinder the present. Promiscuous black men think they deserve to settle down with virgins and allow past relationships to haunt the present. Not white men. They have no problem turning a hoe into a housewife.
There you go. So I was on point. I didn't even have to hear it because I know the bullshit in advance.
Oh, my God.
It's always the motherfuckers who fuck up. They want to, they always say, well, that was in the past. I know I stole from you. That was in the past. I know I fucked your brother. That was in the past. I know the whole football team ran a train on me. That was in the past. We need to be up to date now.
Oh, God. You got my stomach hurting, man. And number 8 and final, man, is don't take anything as a challenge to their masculinity.
Yeah, because you're a bitch. Bitch ass niggas ain't gonna take nothing as a challenge to their masculinity because they ain't masculine to begin with.
Oh, God. You want me to give you an explanation? Her explanation why?
Go ahead.
Intimidation and insecurity are 2 reasons for the rift between black men and women as a result of their insecurities and low self-esteem. Black men are intimidated by the strength of an educated and ambitious black woman. Rather than seeing her as a strong teammate, she is a threat to their manhood. Thus, they feel the need to overcompensate. White men, on the other hand, are more secure. What black men see as threatening is what makes a great wife and a business partner to them.
Let me break it down. This type of black woman, first of all, would never date anybody like me or you. What they would do is they would find some clown in a club or some young boy who ain't got a clue because they feel that they can control him. And what they don't understand, and what they're saying about the young boys and the clowns that they be dating might be true. Maybe they will be intimidated because they thinking, they don't have no experience. They don't know how to deal with women. So, of course, you coming in and you taking care of everything, and usually these black women is buying their way into the door anyway.
Right.
You taking care of the nigga, you spending money on him, and you doing all this other stuff, and then you, at the same time, you want him to act like a man. Real men don't go for that.
No, not at all.
They don't go for that. So these same black women who, when it's time to go over to the white man, you notice they ain't going after Eminem. They ain't going after those type of white men. They trying to go out for the professional white man. So when it comes to white men, you're going for the professional, but when it comes to black men, you're trying to go for the young guy from the hood.
Yeah.
And then you're trying to compare those two groups.
She wants the
together.
lining torn out her vagina. She wants the lining torn out her vagina. That's right.
You're trying to compare those two groups as if they synonymous with each other? No, you full of shit. And like I said, any of these women out here who claim that they cannot have an intelligent conversation, holler at Mr. Holler.
Holler at Mr. Dab, too.
Because I'm calling you on your bullshit. I'm saying you full of shit.
Because that's the craziest thing in the world.
Because I'm going to say, I can barely, if I ever have a conversation, it's an intellectual conversation, and I hate even using that term, intellectual, but just an intelligent conversation. 9 times out of 10, I say 10 times out of 10, the woman ain't interested in all of that. She trying to fuck. So don't act like you all cerebral and shit, and people can't match your cerebral, and get the fuck out of here. You just trying to find somebody that'll hit you off right.
check, baby, 1, 2, 3, 4.
You know, let's call it like it is. You want to get that shit twisted out properly. So why are we coming at the game with all of this other bullshit that don't mean nothing? Intelligent conversation, I got that all day long.
All day long.
I can talk on a variety of subjects. But you're not interested in that. You may be interested in it as foreplay, but after a while, you're going to be like, nigga, should you please just kiss me or something? Why don't you suck on this titty? Put this titty in your mouth. I don't want to hear you talking. But I guess I'm lying, though. I'm lying. That ain't really what's going on in your mind. You really care about Occupy Wall Street. You really care about what's going on in Greece and Ireland. We can talk about that. I can talk about intellectual stuff all day long. How come when we do these shows, y'all ain't on the show? Since you so fucking cerebral, since you so concerned about what's going on in the world, yet every time we have a show about what's going on in the world, no sisters to be found. Except the select few. The Salimas, the Shikas, the Lisas. Those are the real sisters.
No, it's the Bells. Those are the real sisters. They ain't got no problem speaking on what they feel.
They can speak their mind. They know what's going on in this world. They're not afraid to give an opinion, to have a thought. Those are real sisters. These boring-ass club chicks, these Melissa Fords out here, man, shut the fuck up.
Exactly.
Just shut up. Or do what you do best. Suck some dick and let somebody tap that ass.
Oh, my God. Oh, yo, this is the hang-up. So this is the hang-up point for the video, son, right here. This is where the phone go clank.